I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma split your fucking chest apart. Follow you.
cell phones.
This is a Fox News alert. In about 2 hours, the suspect in the second assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump will be back in federal court, where a judge will determine whether he can be released on bail.
Brooke Singman has brand new reporting that has come out in the last half hour about the suspect's movements and a note he wrote long before the attempt. Brooke?
Yeah, that's right, guys. So Ryan Ruth will appear in a West Palm Beach courtroom today at 11 a.m. Eastern time. This is the DOJ releases this letter from Ruth where he says, quote, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Now, this letter came from a civilian that contacted police after they say Ruth dropped off a box at their house several months prior to the attempt. After learning of the incident, the witness opened this box and found ammunition with the letter that also says he will offer $150,000 to whoever can, quote, complete the job if he failed. The DOJ also saying Ruth had 6 cell phones and 2 license plates, and his internet history revealed he looked up Trump locations into October and had to travel from Palm Beach to Mexico. Last week, he was
Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speak. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism, guys. You want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super chats, Rumble rants, always welcome. Also, become a member over on Kick. Hit the subscribe button, gift a sub to somebody, and whoever you get a gift from, gift it back. Sharing is caring, guys. Sharing is caring. Every little bit of money goes back into this channel. Every little bit of money go back into this channel. I'm asking you guys. I'm just asking for five subscriptions over on Kick Tonight. Just 5 subscriptions over on Kick Tonight, guys. It'll help me do what I need to do for the channel. Anyway. This season's Right on America. It must be done by ChatGPT, bro. It must be done by ChatGPT. So we're gonna run this video back. And the reason why I played it. Let's get it. We just gonna jump into it right now. First off, before we even jump into it, just a random thought. How come they get ready for every season, right? They bring everything out way earlier than they supposed to be. But eggnog. They bring out everything early as hell but eggnog. Halloween, they got candy already out ready. You know what I mean? Already. They already getting ready for Thanksgiving already. I can't find no eggnog in the store nowhere. What? I'm just saying. I mean, is it me? I love me some eggnog. I love eggnog season, guys. My gastrointestinal tract doesn't like eggnog, but I love eggnog. I'm just going to say. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say that. Anyway, but let's get to it. Check this shit out. I'm going to let y'all know why I played this video.
This is a Fox News alert. In about 2 hours, the suspect in the second assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump will be back in federal court, where a judge will determine whether he can be released on bail.
Brooke Singman has brand new reporting that has come out in the last half hour about the suspect's movements and a note he wrote long before the attempt. Brooke?
Yeah, that's right, guys. So Ryan Ruth will appear in a West Palm Beach courtroom today at 11 a.m. Eastern time. This is the DOJ releases this letter from Ruth where he says, quote, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Now, this letter came from a civilian that contacted police after they say Ruth dropped off a box at their house several months prior to the attempt. After learning of the incident, the witness opened this box and found ammunition with the letter that also says he will offer $150,000 to whoever can, quote, complete the job if he failed. The DOJ also saying Ruth had 6 cell phones and 2.
Did you guys catch it? Did you guys catch it? Did you guys catch it? I'm going to go ahead and point this out real quick. I'm going to break out our handy dandy marker. We're going to go here. Grab a little sunshine yellow. There we go. It says, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. But so sorry I failed you. Did the shooter write a letter saying that he failed the attempt before he failed the attempt? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Did the shooter write a letter saying that he failed the attempt before failing the attempt?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
What? If this don't tell you an op, this is an op. I don't know what else to tell you guys. If this shit ain't bad writing from the fucking writers of this episode of this season of fucking America, I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay? He wrote a letter saying that he failed the attempt before he even failed the attempt. Somebody got to make that shit make sense. Oh, man. I want y'all to understand something. I was just waking up. I was wiping my eyes. Like, and I heard this shit on the news. I said, wait, what? I pick up the remote, bring that shit back. This was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. But I am so sorry I failed you. Oh, my goodness gracious. They're getting sloppy. They're getting sloppy, people. They are getting sloppy. I'm gonna go full screen this shit for you, just so you can check it out. Just so you can check it out. I told you guys he was made to miss. He was supposed to miss. He wasn't even supposed to take a shot. He was just supposed to be seen, make Secret Service look good, scare Trump a little bit, and be a distraction from the shit that's happening right now. Okay? I can't do nothing but to laugh. Was signed to Clinton scratched out at the bottom of the letter. Oh, man. It says, I tried my best and gave it all the gumption I could muster. It is up to you now to finish the job. And I will offer $150,000 to whoever can complete the job. Everyone across the globe, from the youngest to the oldest, know that Trump is unfit to be, I guess it says unfit to be president. Let's see what it's saying. Let's see, hold on, let me get rid of this real quick.
2 license plates and...
They got, this shit was in the way, couldn't read it. But you get it. Yeah, he used a word like gumption. I don't know, he kind of looked like he would use the word gumption though, if you look at him right there. He kind of looks like he would use the word gumption. Novell said the next assassination tip gonna be a falling piano. Ah, man. They getting sloppy, folks. What's up, Zane? They getting sloppy. B said this guy uses the word gumption. They getting sloppy, people. They getting real sloppy. Oh my gosh, that shit is funny to me. When I seen that, when I seen the letter or I heard it, I said I had to rewind it to make sure I didn't miss something. To make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm like, did he really write a letter about his failed attempt before he made his failed attempt? Told you guys. Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you. This was some bullshit. Okay? This was some bullshit. This was 100% a hype. He was made to be caught. They told us he was in court. I didn't see any video of him in court. Did anybody in the chat see video of him in court? Because I didn't. Now all of a sudden they got this letter that showed up with a box of ammunition at some random person's house. Wonder where you getting this $150,000 to put a price tag on Donnie T head. Fuego said maybe he didn't believe in himself. I mean, if he didn't believe in himself, then the letter would probably go, in the event that I fail, I got 150 racks for anybody that can get the job done. This shit is hilarious to me. If this ain't tell you it was an op, then I don't know what to tell you. I told you guys. Oh, he had the bags on there because it was like an armor. Okay, that's cool, but that was also a reference so that the Secret Service agent that was ahead of Trump knew what to look for and shoot at. He jumped in his car and a bystander seen him leave and just so happened to have the, well, I ain't gonna say, that I, because maybe I would have had the whatever to get it too, but the wherewithal to figure out the car and the license plate and shit. But just happened to be somebody right there. It's like, I seen him running, and he got in a Nissan Xterra license plate 1234 F23, whatever the fuck the license plate was. And they caught him 20 minutes down the road. He couldn't have wrote the letter on the way down the street. He gave this shit to the person before he even tried. They said that he gave this letter to somebody. But we'll run it back. We'll run it back one more time.
In the second assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump will be back in federal court, where a judge will determine whether he can be released on bail.
Brooke Singman has brand new reporting that has come out in the last half hour about the suspect's movements and a note he wrote long before the attempt. Brooke?
Yeah, that's right, guys. So Ryan Ruth will appear in a West Palm Beach courtroom today at 11 a.m. Eastern time. This is the DOJ releases this letter from Ruth where he says, quote, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Now, this letter from Ruth where he says, quote,
he wrote long before the attempt. Brooke?
Yeah, that's right, guys. So Ryan Ruth will appear in a West Palm Beach courtroom today at 11 a.m. Eastern time. This is the DOJ releases this letter from Ruth where he says, quote, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Now, this letter came from a civilian that contacted police after they say Ruth dropped off a box at their house several months prior to the attempt.
A John Doe dropped this off. A John Doe dropped this off. Oh my gosh. A John Doe dropped this off after the attempt. And they want us to believe that the Ryan Ruth or Ralph, however you say his name, gave this guy this box with the letter and some ammo in it 7 months ago. 7 months ago. Tell me that this guy or person didn't open up the fucking box and see what was in it. He just put the shit in the fucking pantry and just let it sit there and go, oh shit, I got that box from Ryan. Which I highly doubt that's his real name. Let me open it. Oh my gosh. This person, they peep inside this box, see what the fuck was going on. That's what they want us to believe. That's what they want us to believe. Exactly, B. Things that make you go fed. Oh my God. So not only did he give this shit to him 7 months ago, they gave the okay to show this letter on TV. On TV. Further putting a price tag on Donnie T's head. They're advertising the hit job on the former sitting president of the United States.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, guys. Boy. You can't make this shit up. Either the letters of help wanted ad placed by a certain three-letter agency or the three-letter agency is trying to make it look like Trump set this up. I'm just saying. Again, we got to go back to the guys' associations. None of his associations, none of his social media leanings, none of that stuff puts him with Donnie T. Or would even suggest that he could possibly be an asset of Donnie T. It all points to this guy being an agent. And I'm not even going to say he's an asset. I'm not saying he's an informant. I'm not saying that he's a fucking agent. He's Mr. Smith. He's Mr. Nobody. This shit's going to die down. They're going to change his hair color. Give him a new look. Or give him back his regular look. I don't know what it's going to be. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry for opening this bag right now. And then he's going to be back. He's going to be off to his next mission. He's going to be off to his next mission. Mark my words. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I told y'all the season is lit. Oh my goodness gracious, man. I wanted to go live with it earlier today. I'll save it for tonight. So what I'm going to say is this. Donnie T, I told you once. I'll tell you again. Tuck your chain and guard your grill. They're coming for you. The golf club ain't gonna be the last thing. The bullshit bomb threat where the person that was out, the random person that was training the bomb dog that found the bombs, that shit's not gonna be a one-off. The bear mace or shout out to Etsicott. You know, the ricing on the flag or whatever the fuck they did to fuck with people's eyes and skin at the Tucson rally. That that won't be a one-off. Hell, even if Trump gets elected president of the United States, there will still be attempts on his life until the end of his term or until they fucking get him. I'm just saying. You think it's more obvious nowadays because they are getting sloppy, or they are doing it in the open because they can do it with no consequence? No. So the no consequence thing is kind of a thing. But what I think it is a bunch of old motherfuckers trying to make this shit happen like the internet don't exist. Like Patrice O'Neal said, the internet fucks them up. If the internet didn't exist, Donnie T would have been got. But because the internet exists, internet sleuths exist, and they can't pull shit off like that brazenly. But they think they being slick, but they don't know the internet like we know the internet. They gotta look out for them Acme packages. It's tech making it more obvious, yeah. Like I said, yo, Godspeed to Donnie T, because they on his head. And this letter is just further letting you know. We about to get a few more copycats, guys. We are about to get a few more copycats. Man. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. Diddy. I'm fucking tired of this Diddy shit. Right? I'm tired of this Diddy shit. I don't know where this shit gonna lead, but something got me feeling now. My spidey tense, you know, deep down in the cockles. Okay? Diddy playing the heel, and he knows he's playing the heel, and they're using this to some degree as another distraction. I think there's a reason why Diddy was running around as the fucking Joker for Halloween and all this other shit. I'm just saying. I think Diddy is an asset, and now they're running the Diddy distraction for all the laymen out here to follow along with. While you have the Trump assassination attempts also causing a distraction. From what you might ask? And to that I'll say, I don't know. I don't know. But what I will tell you is, there's a lot of shit happening abroad that we need to be paying attention to. Okay? Last week, there's a fucking mushroom cloud seen from space when a rocket from the Ukraine rained down on an ordnance cache of Russia. Okay. Then you have Jabaristan being attacked by, was it Hezbollah? And then now they're retaliating. Right? On top of that, the United States just put boots on, or putting boots on the ground in Gaza. I mean, of course we've seen this coming. We fucking got warships off the coast of off of the coast of Gaza, right? They sent Marines off the coast of Gaza. It was just a matter of time before they wanted to put boots in the ground in Gaza, which I find interesting that we see the fervor and the piss and vinegar getting knocked out of the Kamala Harris campaign, that all this shit starts to take place. What I tell you guys? They got to give her a win. They have to give her a win. Now, the more and more I look at this Diddy shit, I'm like, yo, this Diddy shit came fucking perfect. Right? Because remember, a few months ago, Diddy was in trouble. They raided his house. He hauled ass. Not 2 days after Diddy was fucking hauled ass and his house was raided, TMZ drops the downfall of Diddy. TMZ drops the downfall of Diddy documentary. I even texted HJ. I said, yo, they got a fucking documentary on the downfall of Diddy already. He like, say word. He's like, I'm like, yo, this is wild. They had that shit locked and loaded and ready to go. They had it locked and loaded and ready to go. Then you got ex-accomplices and companions and shit coming out against Diddy. You had one of them saying some shit was going to go down in September 4 fucking months ago. Say what? I'm sorry, not 4 months ago. A month ago. 2 months ago. I was going to wait for the announcement in September. Like, what the fuck? When they start planning fucking frog marches. When they start planning perp walks, which he didn't even get perp walked, but when they start planning those arrest things. What's up, Rob? Robert question mark in the building. I'm like, yo, this Diddy shit is a fucking distraction. I'm not gonna say Diddy didn't do anything they said he did. First off, let's just get this out the way. What I feel about Diddy. And you guys heard me say this. You can be freaky as you fucking want to be. You want 1,000 bottles of lube and 700 dildos up your ass, pause. Where's it at?
Pause.
Go for it, okay? That's not my cup of tea, but you go for it. Although some baby oil on a nice set of cakes, I wouldn't mind seeing that. But you want 1,000 bottles of lube and some fucking dildos at your house? It's not my cup of tea, but be my guest. Okay.
Pause.
My problem is the sex trafficking and stuff like that, which would be hard to prove, right? Because it's kind of like hearsay. I don't like that shit. The kid shit, I don't like that shit. So I don't know what's gonna come in this Diddy shit. I just see it as being a distraction. Period. Full stop. And it's just something in my gut that they're just using this shit to distract the people. You know why? Because we're the age of fucking reality TV. We're the age of the reality TV. Where everybody likes a good fucking Real Housewives, or you pick a city. Basketball wives. 16 and pregnant. Like, that's where we're at. So you give some people this reality TV bullshit, this TMZ bullshit, right? They'll pay that shit more attention, right? They'll pay that shit more attention. Exactly, Mad Hero, the VH1 era. They'll pay that shit more attention than what they really need to pay attention to. That's the sad part. What up, 2020? He really got dogged out of this is purely distraction. First the vote or die campaign, and now jail for distraction. Damn, with a friend like that. bruh. I don't know. Then I'm seeing like, what's the dude with the hair and shit? The guy with the hair. The supposed to be Charlie Indigo Alpha. I'll show y'all where that shit at. Somehow it came across my feed. Hold on. Where is it at? Here we go. Holy shit, here we go. This guy.
P. Diddy had more money than you can get the government to give for any kind of op. So
not before
this
he
guy
was
right
put
here.
into power, though.
The whole idea of him being put into power.
The guy with the hair. Him. You guys seen this guy before. He gets my spidey senses tingling. He's a straight Fed. He's an admitted Fed. He's an admitted Fed. He came out and told you that he's a Fed, that he worked for Charlie Indigo Alpha. But the Fed is out here saying that Diddy ain't a Fed, capping for the fact that Diddy not a Fed and couldn't be a plant. This further. Let's listen to a little bit of it. This further makes me feel like shit is a fucking op.
Then you can get the government to give for any kind of op. So
Not before he was put into power, though.
the whole idea of him being put into power is kind of a silly conspiracy on its own.
Why? He wasn't smart. He had really proven nothing in the industry, and suddenly was in charge of Bad Boy Records, biggest thing ever.
So I don't.
And his star was gunned down within 3 years. His key moneymaker was gunned down in 3 years.
I don't know the answer, man. I don't keep up closely with anything in pop culture. But here's what I'm saying.
That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. You don't keep up anything in pop culture. Yeah, street cat.
If Intel was going to be, if CIA was going to be involved, it wouldn't be involved in a domestic, unknown, unproven rapper in the 90s, 80s? When
I didn't say
when did
CIA,
it all start?
by the way. I want to be clear about that.
Whoever, right? If U.S. government was going to somehow get funding, you think it's foreign government?
I think it could be.
If any government was going to try to build influence, it wouldn't try with what you just painted to be quite a loser, right? It wouldn't start with somebody who's unproven, who's got no skills, no background, no connections, and then try to build that person up. That's not how it works. That's not how any good op works. You find somebody who's already on the rise. You find somebody who's already established. Like, you don't bet on a losing horse, especially not with big.
Nexium, like that scandal that happened with the girl from Smallville and that one guy. Is that what you talking about? Dude sounds like no Rogan. Is that the Nexium you talking about?
Big money in the hopes that 15, 30 years from now, it's going to pay off in some sort of intelligence world.
What if he's the in, though? And it's more the people around him are the people who are maybe more reliable, but he's the in because he's the face of it. Again, the useful idiot is how that's
an access agent. What you're talking about is an access agent. A useful idiot is somebody like fucking, what's his name, that did the interview with Putin?
Tucker
Carlson. That's
He's a useful idiot?
Oh, that whole interview he had with Putin. All that interview did was take Vladimir Putin and give him a pedestal with the entire conservative part of the United States. And Putin could sit there and say whatever he wanted to say, and he could look strong, and he could look eloquent, and he could look intelligent, and he could look confident. He could choose what the talking points were that he talked about, and he had a voice to the entire conservative nation. That was a brilliant move on Putin's part.
Are you saying?
I'm sorry. He still works for the agency. As much as I like Sean Ryan's show, Sean Ryan more than likely still works for the fucking agency. I think these guys were astroturfed to be famous enough on YouTube to get into social media and the streamer spaces to push this misinformation shit. I'm just saying, that's just me. But hearing him talk about it and all this, I'm like, yo, this Diddy shit got to be something cooked up by one of these 3-letter agencies. I'm just saying, it's got to be. It has to be. Hey Diddy, you're a billionaire. Diddy might not owe anything. Diddy might be paying his dues as we speak. Diddy might be paying his dues as we speak. Diddy's playing his part right now. How about that? What if Diddy ain't going down because of something that he owe, right? That he owed somebody and he didn't pay it. But right now, Diddy's paying his dues right now. Humiliation ritual right now as we see it. He paying in cheeks. Y'all wild. He glowing like 3 Mile Island. That's what I'm saying, yo. And I've seen him. He's an entertaining guy. This guy right here on the screen, entertaining guy. I've seen streams with him on there. But I still wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I still wouldn't trust him as far as I can throw him. By the way, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon, guys. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream. Let people know we live. Also, like I said, over on Kick, guys, I'm just looking for 5 subs tonight. Just 5, you know. Everybody just gift each other a sub, you know. Sharing is caring, guys. Every little bit goes back into the channel. But this guy, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And right now, when I sit back and I think about everything, excuse me, and I think about it all, I'm like, nah, this Diddy shit is never let a good crisis go to waste type shit. While everybody's talking about Diddy, while everybody's talking about the assassin that tried to take Trump out the paint, right? We got some real world shit happening abroad. We're putting boots on the ground in Gaza. We got yo, y'all want to keep fucking with Putin. You got Zelensky on national television, on the news, on the fucking news, with the fucking mayor or governor of Pennsylvania at a fucking missile factory in America, in Pennsylvania. Y'all just gonna rub that shit. Y'all just gonna rub that shit in Putin's face, right? Am I afraid of Russia and Vladimir Putin? You fucking right. I don't want a Red Dawn scenario, yo. I don't. And neither do you. They poking the fucking bear. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. As they sign one of the missiles. So when that bitch get dropped, Rajit and them can fucking go look at it and go, oh. Like, this is wild to me. Hannah Manga said he feel bad for Justin Bieber. I kind of do too. When he got that documentary though, I knew what was up. I'm just gonna assume anytime somebody get a fucking documentary, they done took it in the ass. Pause. And now they gonna be famous. Bruh, straight up. Also funny how Switzerland, which was neutral in WW2, was picking sides against Russia recently. Yep. B said he live in potato stand. Oh man, I need to move to potato stand too. A Russian bear at that. You don't fear him, but I respect him. Fuck it, I'll join Putin. 72 minutes is all it takes for more mutually assured destruction. Yeah, Israel ramping things up. Needs somebody trying to push Trump in, drop that WWE in his lap, or just hear me out. Suspend elections. To suspend the elections. Think about that. Let me see something. Let's see if this shit work like that. What's that? Because somewhere still in the back of my mind, they want to suspend the elections. If it came to that. Not saying that's their first option, second. That's their last resort. That's the Hail Mary, right? Just like the Cove base was a Hail fucking Mary. They fucking pulled the grenade on that fucking Cove base bomb and tossed that bitch. Also, they didn't lose. Also, they didn't lose. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. People think that's a crazy, wild-eyed conspiracy theory. Oh, that'll never happen in the United States. Newsflash, people. The shit already happened in the United States before. Roosevelt served 4 fucking terms. Now, they did enact the 22nd Amendment or create the 22nd Amendment because of what Roosevelt did. Remember, Roosevelt was the wartime president. World War II, wartime president. Right? But then we got the 22nd Amendment that's supposedly supposed to stop that shit. You don't think they're going to find a fucking ending around loop to fucking reenact that shit? I don't know, maybe a second fucking day in September? What the fuck that October surprise looking like? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong in thinking that shit? Melissa says she gotta get her passport renewed quick. They saving Operation Papa Roach. I used to like Papa Roach back in the day. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that Papa Roach? Why did I stop playing? There we go. No, I don't want to play that. I'm trying. So I want to make this this screen, right? I'm seeing if I can. No, I don't want to use that though. I'm going to make this shit one day. I'm going to just. Let me see. I'm gonna have to do some real fucking work. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try something real quick. I want to see how this works. Let's see if this shit works right. All right, we're gonna try something real fast. Let me see. There we go. Let's see if it works. Is it going to work? Oh, it didn't work. That's some BS. But did it go to... Sorry, peeps. Did YouTube just not put it up? That's wild. Let's see if it goes now. That's wild. It won't work. I wonder why. Interesting. Anyway, it's all good. Don't know why it doesn't work. Let's get back to it. I want to make you know, like the screen be bouncing around with the what's it called, the math emojis and shit. When I'm thinking, I'm brainstorming. I need to make one of those. I'll make it. I have to deal with it later. There we go. Playing the Red October theme right now. Anna said, remember the 5th of November. Whatever's going to go down has to go down really soon. That's just my thing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. In this election, we seem to have a March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November surprises. Probably December and January too. Bruh. I'm telling you. It's about to get spicy, people. It's about to get spicy. Please, guys. This is the time. You guys hear me say it before. Please have your food stores. Please have your... Look me in the eyes real quick. Please have your food stores. Please have first aid water. Okay? Batteries. Your lights and all that shit. All right? Have it all. Have a fucking bug out place. Have your bug out bag ready. Keep one in your car if you got to make it home. Please get yourself a strap. Just in case. Just in case you got to protect your neck and prevent the fucking Venezuelans from coming in your house and taking your fucking pets. You know what I mean. Keep the marauders out from taking your food and everything that you've prepped. Just something just doesn't feel right. And I hope I'm wrong, yo. It's just I'm looking at the writing on the wall. Something else is going to happen. And I haven't been wrong yet. I haven't missed. Remember, they need to give her a win. She's still in office. If something tragically happens to Joe Nicholslick, she becomes the president. If something tragically happens in America and we go to war, she stays the president. But they'll figure it out. They'll figure out how to keep her the president. Venezuelans do voodoo. My Peruvian family called it 4 years ago. Bro. That's right. Get low and stock up on the basics, guys. You never know what's going to happen. Just letting you guys know. I hope I'm wrong, though. I really do. And I don't like the fact that I've been right. You know, I don't take solace in that shit. A lot of stuff I don't like being right about. But you can just see it because they telegraph their punches. They telegraph their punches. Like, why would you show this shit on the fucking news? You got Zelensky, who's at war with a fucking nuclear power. He already said, don't let me find out y'all motherfuckers are helping him and enabling this shit. You showing them that you're helping them and enabling them. Look in the back. Look in the fucking back. They got the crates already crated, ready to ship out. Victory in the field begins in the factory. Joe Biden's already, apparently Nicholslick, he fucking gone up here. He gone up here. His wife just ran a whole fucking cabinet meeting today or yesterday. What? This is the world we living in. Let's not forget, is it FDR as well? FDR, whose wife ran the White House for 2 years? Yeah, that's Shapiro with him. What's up, Jack Reeves? They ain't gonna be the only thing in the fucking furnace. They're signing fucking warheads. They're signing warheads with Sharpie. They don't give a fuck at this point. Reagan and Wilson. Says it's perfectly normal, guys. When they call a plumber, sometimes he sends his wife too. Oh my gosh, guys. Just be prepared. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Maybe this timeline's about to come to an end, guys. We're gonna wake up and realize we was in a big game of Roy. We're gonna wake up and realize we were in a big fucking game of Roy. Oh my gosh, man. I tell you. I ain't got a problem telling you I'm afraid of fucking Russia and Putin. Don't mean they ain't gonna fight for my shit, but I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. A healthy dose of fear ain't, and it can fucking keep you frosty. Let's play Fallout for real. Yeah, the writing's on the fucking missile now. It ain't even on the wall no more. Writing's on the missile. Signing warheads is popular in the Air Force. I never did it because I found it weird. Yeah, because it's like, kind of like, I don't know. It's just fucked up. I guess it's like, you know, because you really don't want to kill nobody. But when you sign a fucking warhead, it's like, that shit gonna be somebody's kid or something. If it's a Roy, I went off the grid and grew my own. Man, this shit is fucking crazy, guys. It's fucking crazy. Check this shit out. They want to get on first off, okay, this is the last story and we out of here. Janet Jackson came out and said, I heard that she wasn't black. All right. And the fucking internet came for Janet Jackson that she said Kamala Harris ain't black. I heard she was Indian. Then we just found out her daddy's white. I was like, damn, Janet Jackson. Then it comes out that Janet Jackson old publicists tried to run some interference for her without her even knowing about it. Apparently she fired this nigga and he's like, oh, I don't deserve this. Like, well, you shouldn't have acted on her behalf. All right. She said, so Janet Jackson goes, no, I stand by what the fuck I said. So you got Janet Jackson like, yo, this shorty is disingenuous and there's no way she black. Oh man, this shit is hilarious to me. So check this out. Gotta love the internet, guys. November 8th, 2016, Associated Press. California's Kamala Harris becomes the first Indian American senator. What? California's Kamala Harris becomes the first Indian American senator. Fast forward 4 fucking years, Biden picks Kamala Harris as running mate. First black woman. The funny part is, the AP allegedly the AP wrote this too. I think that's really interesting. Now, I don't know. You know, people like to Photoshop shit, but I don't see any fucking corrections. I don't see no community notes on this shit. So we gonna go with that shit. We're going to go with that shit. Okay? But they want to come after Janet Jackson for having an opinion, right? More notably, D.L. Hughley, who ain't been funny since Comic View. I don't care what nobody say. D.L. Hughley has not been funny since Comic View. I don't know how he's still relevant. I don't know how he still gets jobs. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's been diddled. He's been diddled, or he's been to one of them Eyes Wide Shut parties. And he's just as transactional. Call Janet Jackson out talking about, oh, she had all this plastic surgery. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You know, she's still fine and she's still black. Now, see, the thing about it is you got all these people they getting caught up in the wrong shit, right? They getting caught up in the wrong shit. Stop getting caught up whether Kamala Harris is black or not. That shouldn't even be the argument. Who the fuck cares whether she's black or not? Okay? The real problem is how disingenuous she is. The real problem is how transactional she is. The real problem is how she uses she'll use her racial ambiguity. I like that word. They'll use her racial ambiguity, or she'll use her racial ambiguity to to move the needle, to get ahead. If Indian was if Indian was the more popular ethnicity to go with for vice president, guess what? She'd have stayed the first Indian American vice president, female Indian American vice president, and Indian American vice president. No, they needed the Yas Queens, because you know why? Indians don't fucking vote. Do they? The Brahmins don't fucking vote. The Punjabis don't fucking vote. Who vote though? Them Keishas, them Yas Queens. My president, she wear pearls. Yas Queen. So would they pass her as? She's the first black American vice president. And ran with that shit. She's transactional. She don't give a fuck about black America. And you got all these dumbasses out here talking about, let's do it for the culture. Let's do it. Fuck the culture. Keep doing shit for the culture and see how much, and watch your dumbass get the short end of the stick every fucking time. It's a difference between doing shit for the culture and then doing shit that's in the best interest for your people. It's two differences. We gotta vote for the culture. She don't give a shit about your culture. She already said that she ain't doing shit for black people directly. You know what they call that? Benign neglect. That shit was a thing since the 60s. Don't promise black people shit directly. That's why they use words like person of color, people of color. So they ain't gotta promise black people shit. Last I checked, she ain't got no black babies. Ain't nothing wrong with, love who you love, but she ain't got no black fucking babies. She probably got pregnant by Willie Brown, and she probably got rid of that shit. But she out here, she married Jewish, and she married Jewish, and she taking care of two white kids. Oh, but we got to do it for the culture. She ain't did shit for your culture other than lock up black men. Withhold evidence that could have exonerated black men. That's what the fuck she did. Do it for the culture. We got to vote for it for the culture. Fuck that. I'm broke. Thanks, Fuego. Fuego donated a sub to Hotep Sage. I appreciate you.
Pause.
Oh, sorry. What up, Barton Bella? Like when Obama was president of Harvard Law Review and never published a black lawyer's brief. Exactly. No, she ain't got no fucking kids. She said fuck them kids a long time ago. The one girl messed up. The one they tried to say that is the most beautiful woman in the world. She might be the most beautiful woman in the world. No, the fuck she's not. She looks like fucking. She looked like fucking. What the fuck is that rapper name? Jack Harlow. The most beautiful woman in the world. No, she like Jack Harlow. I'm sorry. Like Weird Al Yankovic's daughter. But she ain't doing shit for the fucking culture. So cut that shit all the way the fuck out. But we supposed to vote for her. She's the candidate of change. And nobody in their right mind goes, well, she's been the fucking vice president. She's been the vice president for fucking for 3.5 years. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. And then they go, well, she was only the vice president. She really couldn't do anything. She didn't really have any power. Okay, well, let's go back to her when she was the senator. She had power as a senator. What was her policies looking like? She was left to Bernie Sanders. What'd she do for black people as a senator? Go look at her. Go look up her record. I'll wait. Not to mention, as the vice president, they had the House and the Senate because she was the tie-breaking vote. But she the candidate of change, though. She the candidate of change, all right. That's all you're going to have is fucking nickels and dimes in your goddamn pocket. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But no, we got to go after Janet Jackson for stating the fucking obvious. Now, what I will say is this. I remember back in the day they said, if whatever your daddy is, that's what you is. That's what I always heard. Whatever your daddy is what you is. All right? What I always heard. But that shit don't matter. Motherfuckers arguing over the wrong thing. Don't worry about what fucking race she is and worry about how she stand 10 toes down or she stand with something. She don't stand for nothing. She will kick black people to the curb just as fast as she kicked her fucking Indian heritage to the curb. You really want somebody like that to be your leader? If it came down to it today and one of these fucking countries, Russia or North Korea or China, came over this bitch and took over like Red Dawn, this bitch she be out this bitch learning Mandarin. She will save herself before she try to save your ass. But that's what y'all want. That's what y'all want. Y'all don't want the president who let all the black people out of jail with the First Step Act that reversed the 94 crime bill that Joe Biden wrote. Y'all don't want the president who had no new wars. Y'all don't want that president. Y'all don't want the president who made NATO and the countries in NATO pay their fair fucking share. You don't want the president who lowered taxes for the lower middle class. You don't want the president who increased the GDP and job production in America. Y'all don't want that one because y'all wanted to listen to what the news told you for 4 fucking years. The quote-unquote Rhodes Scholars like Rachel Maddow and Joy Reid and fucking Anderson Cooper, who used to work for the fucking CIA, Operation Mockingbird ass motherfuckers. Because that's what they are. Even Sean fucking Hannity, he wears CIA pin on his chest every goddamn night. That's who y'all want to listen to. Y'all done gave up y'all gave up the ass on promises. And now these niggas don't want to return your phone calls, but you still want to blow their fucking phone up. Y'all still calling. They done proverbially fucked you so good.
Pause.
That you want them to keep fucking you.
Pause.
Stockholm syndrome. That's the funniest shit. And I like HJ said, I try to stay away from social media on the weekends. You know what I mean? I might jump in there on Sunday. I come on Sunday, I see, what the fuck? Why is Janet Jackson trending? Why I keep saying Janet Jackson on my timeline? So I found this. I'm like, oh my God, are they really trying to cancel Janet Jackson because she said Kamala Harris ain't black? Bruh. This shit is wild to me, guys. Oh yeah, I like that rabbit hole. I know you talking about the Indonesian man. I know you talking about. I like that rabbit hole. Mother is white. Yeah. I remember the birther conspiracy, and the funny part is that Trump didn't even start the birther conspiracy. Trump didn't even start the birther conspiracy. Hillary Clinton started that shit. Hillary Clinton started the birther shit. We should have one on Cecil Rhodes. That'd be interesting. Guys, all the world's a stage. All the world's a stage. And all the people are his fucking players. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. You want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome, guys. Or, like I said, become a member over on Kick. Kick's a fun place to be. They got better emojis and shit. It's just dope. And they let us keep more money than YouTube does. YouTube takes 30%. I think they take less than 5% over here on Kick. If anything, I don't know what the fuck they take. Anyway, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed. Stay strapped. Don't miss. And don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own. Worry about today. I'll let you guys.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.